Just so you know, there's a camera here in case you want to see the go, movies, whatever. Don't delay! Which is actually why Moses couldn't go to Zion, but that's a whole nother story. Guitars, you do not need a set of drums. No, you don't. Oh, there's a drum right back there. And my two listeners up to God. Yeah, let me shut that up. I missed it before the stop. Whatever.
No, you meant it to end on.
I meant it to end exactly where I meant it to end. Yes. Okay. Good morning. Happy Sabbath to those celebrating the Sabbath and keeping it holy this fine day. Got a couple things I want to talk to you. I'm going to see what's just going to come out. That's right, I burped. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to shew thyself approved unto God. That's right, S-H-E-W, shew. Thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And I very much like this first little part here. If you cannot express yourself on any subject, struggle until you can. Now, I've been kind of exploring struggle the past couple days. And in some ways frustrated about it, and in other ways joyful about it, as it becomes an opportunity to put into practice all of that. Practice what I preach, or rather practice what he preached. But there's something really nice in that, and something that sometimes I have certainly avoided. I am one of those kind of people. I remember in school or whatever, like when I would learn, I took some language classes, like Spanish, Latin, and my first year in languages, I would kill it, 100% kind of cat, killing it, murdering it. By year 2, always major struggle. I'd be like, all right, well, I'm supposed to have a vague knowledge of many things. I'll be a jack of all trades. Blah, 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 blah. Would I struggle on? No, not usually. Be like, all right, well, I'm not a savant in that. Then I should direct my attentions elsewhere where I might be a savant. Savanture. But with God, that's not, he doesn't really tend to settle for that very well. He wants to transform me wholly and completely, and I can feel that, and I felt that throughout my life, both in guiding me towards that which I do love and do find simple, and pushing me through sometimes, or not pushing me I should say, more pulling me through. Literally, I'll close my eyes sometimes and run while he yanks my hands, pulling me through struggles to make me better, really, and to teach me that which I'm not. I don't tend to learn simply, and to not turn from those things that I'm not going to learn simply. And some of those things are like reliance on him to sort of an ultimate degree. Not to waste myself in any way, consecrating myself in every way to him, so therefore I'm not a waste, and it's not wasting my talents, letting them lie fallow, but finding a way to use them to either enrich God specifically, or even just pursue practicalities with an eye on pleasing Christ. Because ultimately, that's my whole job, And it's so funny because actually doing these every day has been this exact dilemma. Struggling to express myself on these things that sometimes are kind of hard to express because they're so fundamental, and I've been struggling with them for a really long time, so sometimes I get caught up maybe in shorthand vernacular. So if I'm ever confusing on one of these, let me know. If I ever start flipping through justification, atonement, whatever thing a little too fast, especially when I'm dwelling. It's funny because that sermon today was about dwelling on the cross and the power of the cross and what the cross does to us and what the cross calls us to do, and why just a simple little thing that people wear or that I have up around here, like that one, for example. Isn't that a pretty one? I really dig that one a lot. My dad actually gave me that one. And it's got all these cool things on it. See? See? Makes me think of like a New Orleans thing to me. It seems sort of, I don't know why, sort of bayou-ish, sort of conglomerate of cultures. But anyway, and what that cross means, and that I not only sit below it right now, but I live in the shadow of that cross every day. But joy, I'm cooled by its shadow, honestly. And then I'm called to suffering by this man who was also God, who came and taught all these things. Everyone recognizes him as a joyful teacher. Well, a moral guy. Oh, he was an enlightened fellow, whatever they want to term him. But if you listen to his own words, he was really one of the only people I've read about. There have been others who've claimed to be so, but they've not had the impact Christ has, and certainly haven't had the impact on my life. So then, I don't know. But anyway, he claimed to be the Son of God, claimed to be divine. And then he went and not only claimed that, he went and then lived that to the point where he went and died for us. He was like, literally said what he was doing. That I'm dying, the scourge of your sin will be laid upon me, so that it might not be laid upon you. So I live in that shadow every day. Man, for example, just try to express that. Try to express that gratitude. Where I've been, I mean, like, imagine if someone took a bullet for you, literally. You know, someone comes to come stab you, whatever. Someone jumps in front, tries to wrestle with a knife, gets stabbed in the face, and is happy to die for you. The amount of massive gratitude for that. But then imagine that on a species-wide scale or a human-wide scale. Or literally taking the salvation of my very soul, that which is eternal within me. That no wonder it's such a struggle to express. That's what just made my head explode. No, head exploding. That's right. This is a rambly one today, and sometimes they are. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
This is about struggle to express. So that was me struggling to express some fundamental things. And I'm trying to remain, and I actually think, again, pretty good job through the grace of God. Thank you, Lord. Had a sort of a rough time this weekend. And was supposed to be celebrating with one of my best friends in the whole universe, who's been an enormous support to me through times of stress, and I've been a support to him through times of stress, totally giving up ourselves to each other in many ways. And I was supposed to be celebrating with him because he's getting married. He had a bachelor party thing, and then I'm too broke to go. And at first I was like, Lord, what the heck? Is this just something? Are you guiding me through something? And I scrambled to try to figure out all the reasons why, and I was really kind of broken up about it, honestly. And literally in about a period of a day, Lord had already led me to all these other things and all these other joys and all this other understanding. And again, just anytime I despair, knowing I have him to lean on. And the crazy thing is then when I lean on him, I feel him there. Like, he's there. Which is it's a mind-blowing thing. Because again, this is something I cannot see. I have felt, and it's done literal physical things for my life. It has done metaphysical things and spiritual things for my life. I've seen it transform people around me. I've seen it transform me from who I was. And it's such a complicated relationship. It's something you can't see, but you know, and you can feel, literally physically feel. What in the world? It's all so amazing. It's all so amazing. That's why it's hard to express. And that's why my voice changed, 47 times in this. That's enough, really, because it's almost 10 minutes. Hope you're having an hope you're having an awesome Sabbath. God bless. I love y'all. It's so good to see you. Hello.